Welcome back, Year 2. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. We're going to look at science again this week, and we're going to look at the 4 seasons. I hope you remember them all. Our 4 seasons are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Winter is the month we see it very cold and a lot of snow and rain. Spring is when the plants and animals start to come back. Summer is where everything is at its peak and growing. And autumn prepares itself ready for winter. Now we're going to look at autumn in detail. Autumn starts normally on September the 22nd until December the 21st. Autumn is the time of year that transitions summer into winter. Along with the tree leaves changing, the temperature grows colder, plants stop making food, animals prepare for the long months ahead. Daylight starts growing shorter. Everything in nature slowly starts to fall asleep. It's time for harvest. Farmers and gardeners collect apples, pumpkins, pears, corn, and other different crops, as the first frost can come suddenly and all the efforts to grow will be lost. Autumn brings mixed weather conditions. Always brings rainy days, grey clouds, heavy clouds, and winds. Almost all the trees start to change their colours when autumn starts. It's very pleasant to look at. All the amazing golds, reds, yellows and orange. It feels good to be out and enjoying this amazing season. When the weather is starting to get colder, animals that live outside begin preparing for the cold season. Some animals grow warm coats, just like when we buy a coat. Rabbits grow thicker fur, and that is why they're able to survive in the cold winter. Even cats and dogs do this. Just pay attention if you have a pet and you'll see. Other animals prepare for hibernation, which we looked at last lesson. Find shelter is also a good plan to survive the winter for animals. So in autumn, they search for places inside a tree, under rocks, or underground. Autumn also brings us a very famous event that we all know, Halloween. Now what should we wear for autumn? We have to get rid of our summer clothes and it's time to start putting our jumpers on and our scarves, our coats, getting our umbrellas ready, boots, hats. Trying to keep warm because this season is very unpredictable, similar to spring but somewhat colder. Now we've looked at all the 4 seasons in little detail, let's do some worksheets. Look at the outfits that all the children are wearing. Now let's match them to the correct season. Let's start with spring. Excellent, Year 2. Now let's look at winter. Excellent. Autumn. And last but not least, summer. Wonderful, Year 2. Excellent. Now let's take a look at these 4 trees. Which season is each tree showing? So our first tree is spring, because the flowers are growing. Second, summer, because it's in bloom. Then we have autumn, the leaves are falling off. And winter, because there aren't any leaves. Okay, let's have some questions now. What is the coldest season? Winter, that's correct. Well done. What happens to the trees in winter? They have no leaves, that's correct. What do some animals do in the winter? They hibernate. Excellent, Year 2. What happens to the plants and trees in spring? They start to grow. Excellent work. What's the weather like in spring? That's right. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it's sunny. It's a mix of different weather conditions. Great work, Year 2. Is summer the hottest or coldest season? That's correct, it's the hottest season. Are the days longer or shorter in summer? Excellent work, they're longer. What colour do the leaves change to in autumn? Orange, reds and yellows. Excellent, Year 2, you're doing great. What famous event happens in autumn? That's correct, Halloween. How about what famous event happens in winter? Excellent work, that's Christmas, right. Now, who can remember what season it is right now? That's correct, spring. Great, now Year 2, I would like you to take a look at some of these activities. I would really like if we could make one of them and we could bring them into school when we return and decorate our classrooms. Choose whichever one you'd like, make it as beautiful as you can and bring it back to us. Excellent work today, Year 2. Please take care and I'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.